Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Well, hello and happy Friday. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hot dog gun.
Yeah. We have Brent who came by today with the hot dog gun that he created. He's talking about how far you could shoot it. It was like 150 feet. He could launch a hot dog out of this thing.
It's so cool. He brought his entire family. They are so nice and
adorable.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
They helped with his hot dog gun.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool, y'all.
It's real. It's legit, Kevin.
And this son of a biscuit gave me the hot dog gun.
Yeah.
No
He
way.
gave it to me.
He
Yes.
gave it to you?
He said you can have it. And he's going to help us modify it. And we just have to pay for the parts, $100 to build a CO2 pack to go on the back of it so Jason can be mobile.
Wow.
I mean, y'all, it's all just kind of working out.
I
Okay.
mean, when does this ever happen?
I'd say it's the little things in life that keep you going. But fucking, hey, this ain't a little thing. This is a big thing.
That's a big thing. Yeah. Hot dog gun.
Yeah.
What will you do with a hot dog gun?
Shoot my brother in the leg when he's sleeping for a mystery sound.
Okay. Okay.
Now you guys get it because I just gave up the mystery, but I still think you guys would want to hear it.
That's okay.
Oh,
yeah.
we want to hear Tuna get it.
That would be amazing.
Gosh, that could be a lot of fun.
Definitely shooting him in his leg.
You have to shoot
Yeah.
him when he doesn't see it
No,
coming.
when he's sleeping.
Maybe when he's like laying out by the pool.
No, when he's sleeping. That's when you got to get tuna. That's when you get anybody, by the way. You're so vulnerable.
Yeah, you're vulnerable. You're
confused. You don't know what the shit.
what just happened?
The alarm trick I did on him, he was so confused.
What's going on?
Do you want to meet the crew?
Yeah, bring Brent on in. I know he's got some people with him, it looks
yeah,
like.
his children,
His
his
family.
wife, they're adorable.
Oh, that's so cute.
I mean, how cool is that? Your dad made a hot dog gun. Kids,
Yeah,
you got a good dad.
it's impressive
Your
stuff.
father's a hero.
Your father is a legend.
Whoa, look at that thing. That thing looks legit. It's got a big old tank on it. Look at you there. Okay, showing it off there for the cameras.
I don't know if you heard, Brent, but we've been catfished in the past. We were promised a hot dog gun, and then it never happened. But look at you, dreams do come true.
So yeah, I heard about it. I heard Jay Bird mention that he wanted one, but nobody ever came through. So I figured my son and I and my kids could put one together for him and shoot some hot dogs towards him.
He nailed it. Kevin,
It's
I'm
so
telling
good.
you, this is an impressive piece of weaponry.
How far did the hot dog go? Because you just went down there to launch it, right?
Numbers have never been my thing. Anywhere between 250 feet to 1,000.
Wow.
Little exaggeration, about 150 feet.
150 feet.
Yep.
That's still really solid.
Yep.
Now, Jaber's talking about getting shot with one of these things. If you got hit with this hot dog gun, what's a safe distance if you're going to shoot a hot dog at somebody?
So we actually shot one at Jay Bird downstairs. We missed him because accuracy isn't perfect. Mainly,
Yeah.
I would expect you to shoot it into crowds. But I think you would have been fine if we would have hit you with it.
Oh, yeah.
Strong
Okay.
like bull.
He got health insurance. He's
You
fine.
can shoot me twice on Friday and 9 times on Sunday, and I'll be back on Monday.
Wow, this is amazing. So if you took this, for instance, like the ballpark at the Palm Beaches, could you launch hot dogs into the crowd?
Yeah, I would definitely say
easily.
so.
Oh,
Easily.
without a
How
doubt.
cool would that
In
be?
fact,
They need this.
Our dog might outdo the big dog. See what I'm saying? Like the official gun they got that's all fancy.
Well, I think
looking.
that's what we need to do. I think we need to go out there. KVJ needs to, because spring training's right around the corner.
Amen.
We got a month to get this thing together. We should have it where we go out on a KVJ day and we'll launch about 100 hot dogs up into the stands.
And let's see whose gun is better. Do you want to die on this hill with me?
I'll try it, man.
I don't
yeah,
even know.
sure.
Did they have a hot dog gun there?
They're
Not that I've seen, no.
They-
I think they'll have T-shirt guns, but I don't even think they have one there. I've not seen them do it. A lot of times sometimes what they do is the slingshot instead. They'll do
Right.
the T-shirt slingshot.
Because they don't have balls like us. We have a hot dog gun. We don't want a slingshot.
There's no way they'll allow us to do it then. If they don't have a hot dog gun, they're not going to bring
Well,
us
maybe
renegades.
because they just don't have a designer. You can't buy these things on the market that I'm aware of.
No, they don't make
yeah.
them on the market. This was just something we came up with using some parts that I use at my auto repair shop and then some extra PVC.
Look, if the
Yeah.
ballpark at the Palm Beaches don't want this heat, Roger Dean will.
Can I throw something at you?
Go ahead.
The pizza frisbee?
All right, that one's going to be a little more complicated, but we'll see what we can figure out.
I mean, this guy is so pushy. Sorry.
Look, I'm impressed. I want to see what this
Yeah.
guy's got.
I'm actually already thinking about it. I can do a pizza burger.
I
can do
knew
it.
it. The game
Wow.
recognizes
This guy.
game.
It's like we have our own KVJ engineer now.
Thank God.
Yeah.
This
Long
is
overdue.
incredible.
We had hot dog gun blue balls for 10 years now.
If we can get a solid video of this product, seriously, we'll send it to Ballpark of the Palm Beaches and Roger Dean and say, hey, what do we got to do to come out here for a day and shoot some hot dogs into the crowd?
I just put the first 2 test shots on our Insta story, on KVJ Insta story on Instagram. So go look at it. You can see this baby kicks.
I'm making a video, my own style. I mean, I really wanted to show off that gun. I zoomed in on her. She's got real nice length on that pipe.
Yeah, it looks a little
Good
phallic. It looks like a giant penis gun. It's pretty awesome.
No, it's amazing. And you could paint, you could totally customize that to make it look
Yeah.
even. Put hot dog
There's a lot you
stickers
can do
on
with it.
there.
Totally.
Ghostbuster style.
Totally.
There's a lot you could do with that.
And you're going to build the backpack for the CO2?
So, yeah, if you,
I'll
it
send
sounds
you
like
the
you
money.
guys are interested.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Send me the money.
Yeah.
We're going to make it CO2 charged rather than compressed air. And there's actually a shoulder harness you can purchase that'll allow you to slide 6 hot dogs in it. So you can just grab a hot dog, shove it in the barrel, and
How
shoot it
great
off.
is that?
I'm a 6 sling shooting son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Wow.
you would be.
What a day.
It's a great day.
I mean, in the same week, we talked to Scott Shannon and get a hot dog gun. We can retire.
You know what? I lost no new movie game and Hank Panks, but I want a hot dog gun.
Yeah,
Great day.
it's amazing. What's your family's names? Can you give them a shout out?
So my wife is Stephanie. My kids are Josephina, Hezekiah, and Liberty. And they're out here with me. They wanted to shoot off the gun. They worked with it on me. They were my first test shots and everything.
That's
They
so
are
cool.
adorable. You have
Yeah.
a beautiful family, Brent.
And what a great memory for y'all. Y'all remember the day y'all made a hot dog gun for a bunch of knuckleheads.
I know. I looked at those kids and I'm like, kids, do you realize how cool your dad is? You got to appreciate a great dad like you.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is just the beginning. I really think we got to get this thing out to a baseball field and fire it off. That'll be a good start.
It's a relationship you may start to get tired of.
Yeah,
I don't know. If I see it put to good use, I think it'll be fine.
it will be.
Feeding the people hot dogs.
Thank you, and thanks to your kids, Brent, for
Yes.
doing that. We
so
appreciate
you'll
it.
take it, right, to do the stuff? Is that how it's going to
Yeah,
work?
I can
Okay,
take it
gotcha.
and do the modifications to it. That's
Love
not
it.
a problem.
Okay.
Take our money.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and if we can have that thing ready to go by March.
Oh,
then-
easily, yeah.
Easily, okay. Then we'll hopefully get that to a ballpark.
I just met him today, but something tells me we're going to have a hot dog gun and a pizza frisbee.
He's a good getter.
Oh, yeah.
He gets it done.
I can see it.
Thank you.
All right, it was nice to meet all y'all.
Yes,
Have a
nice
good
to meet
day.
You
You too,
too.
man.
Great
You too.
weekend. Oh my gosh, what joy.
Yep.
They said it would never happen.
They really did.
And they was us. We didn't believe because we got catfish. That was so sad.
Well, here's another idea Alex has got for your brother other than the hot dog gun. He said if his brother's still staying with him, has his brother met Lana? An introduction at about 3 a.m. could be hilarious.
Oh.
He has not met Lana.
I don't know that he would like Lana.
Oh, Lana would fuck him up.
Just what I know of your brother, it doesn't
Should
feel
that
like he would enjoy that.
He's so not plugged into any of this radio. Like he really is not. He has no idea. He knows, kind of like the alarm clock. He knew by the second alarm clock, I'm doing some tomfoolery, and that's the reaction. But he wouldn't know what the fuck. If it was 3 a.m., which I
Yeah.
could do tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
I could do.
I don't feel like he would be highly. I don't think he'd react well. I think he probably will hit. I think he's going to hit you.
I'm not allowed to film, but I can do audio.
Okay.
My family gets weird with the filming shit.
Okay.
But
yeah.
audio's fine. We're
That's fine.
radio.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
I agree.
Tuna needs a lap dance.
Oh my gosh, that will be over. That would be worse.
I just
than
came
hot
back
dog.
from the bars.
Oh, If you want me to be authentic, I will do a shot right before I do it.
Do it.
You should, yeah. Do
it.
a couple shots.
Lana
Go in
loves
there.
shots.
Here's what I'll do.
You just came from the club.
I'll do the
You're all horny.
I'll do the video leading up to it before I go into the room.
And then it goes to just audio.
Oh, yeah.
It'll go to black.
And you can just go to black and you can hear it.
The calamity. How bad will he kick your ass?
I think he's not going to enjoy this.
Well, if I jump on him, which I'm going to, he's going to throw me off. And he's big. He's 6'7".
Yeah.
And not skinny. And not fat either.
No.
He's just a big
He's
motherfucker.
Right.
good, yeah.
He is just a man.
He walks in a room, you go, oh shit.
He got all the genes God didn't give you.
Different father. Thanks for bringing that up.
Just to make it. Yeah.
Just
So it's awkward.
Yeah. Okay, that'd be fun, man. Hot dog gun and a Lana video.
See, it just
Wow.
it creates more
With big
ideas.
tuna.
Yeah.
It is big week.
Yeah, big stuff going on here. Got a comment. A lot of people are raving about the Velocicoaster. I think that's on my list. I can't remember what I picked, so I really don't know any rides. But Stacy said that ride is completely insane. It's new. It's faster than the Hulk and the Rock and Roller Coaster. Check out a video. It's fun, but the first time I went on it, I couldn't speak for like 15 minutes. Very intense. Virginia would love it.
I think
Jason
I
would
wrote
hate
it. I think I wrote it. I can't remember. Where is it? What park?
I don't know. I have to look at the list because, like I said, I don't know anything about these rides.
See, it's odd. There are some roller coasters I can go on and I'm fine. That Harry Potter one had so many twists and turns. I can't do when I start to twist and get dizzy and do all that. But
I love that.
Like the one we did in Miami, the mouse trap.
Crazy Mouse.
The Crazy Mouse. That one was a straight up old school roller coaster and it was fun as shit.
It was
That was
fun.
a lot of fun, but it didn't spin a lot.
It spinned a little bit. You can handle a little spin.
Let's not get into a fight about spin.
I know the Crazy Mouse very well.
The Velocicoaster is at Universal's Islands of Adventure.
Okay, was it there last year? When did they build it?
I don't know. I just don't know why I get so much shit for loving Soarin'.
People do like it.
They do? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I get fucking crucified when I
It was voted AARP's best ride.
Yeah, I mean, it's super chill, but, some people that, like us, it's probably my favorite ride, too.
You like it?
No, but, out of all the rides, it's probably my favorite.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's a bold statement. You like it? No.
I'm doing a ride. That's the ride I'm doing.
I just love how they shoot out the smells as you're going over the blossoms. Yeah, I'll shut the fuck up.
Do they do smells? I've never noticed
Yeah,
that.
I thought they did. Don't they do smells? Oh man, you're gonna get an email, bird.
They do smells on Soarin'? So
I
they
thought they-
hit you with as fragrances as you're going over stuff?
I thought Soarin' gave you smells to kind of give you an extra set of whimsy while you're on there. Chat room will let me know
Yeah.
if I'm wrong. In
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Shut the fuck up, bird.
I'm not typically that sober when I'm on it, so maybe that's
Epcot
part of it.
does lean to a little drinky.
It does, yeah. Yeah, I don't do
Oh
that part
yeah.
very sober.
Go around the world. You have to drink a drink in at least 5 of the countries, or you're lame.
But why? I love Epcot. And I feel like it's more than because of Soarin'. Is there a lot of cool exhibits at Epcot?
It's just where you drink. I mean, you can drink around the world, and there's a lot of variety in the
There's
beverages
also
that you can get.
There's also learning, which I avoid.
Maybe that's what it. I like the
Yeah.
history shit.
There's like learning and like science and shit.
How chocolate is made on the moon.
Yeah.
Like some weird.
No thanks.
guy.
Give
Yeah, I
me
somehow skipped the education part.
drinks around the world and shut up with the learning.
And do you like Disney? I know you don't love the rides, but the vibe of it, walking around, or is it kind of like, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, the Epcot we like, and that's only just because of the drinking, and that's it. I'm not a big theme park guy. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't like rides, and I don't like lines.
Yeah,
And
that would not go-
crowds.
And sometimes they even have a parade at those things, and you hate parades as well.
I don't like lines either, but you can do the fast pass, especially at Universal. You can literally pay out the ass, but it will help you skip all the lines, and it's so worth it.
And I don't like smiling children.
Sing joy. Yeah.
No. So obviously I'm miserable there.
There are really people out
So many
there.
fucking happy kids.
You know there are people out there that love to see children cry.
Oh.
And they are sick as
Yeah,
fuck.
they are.
They are.
Twisted. Somebody said Kev will love the Avatar Flight of Passage. It's kind of like an updated Soarin', but it's a lot better. Yeah, I might. I mean, I guess probably the whole thing is just the lines. If I could, get in there and have a less than 10-minute line. Anything over 10 minutes, I'm like, it's not going to be worth the joy for me.
None of those parks give me any kind of anxiety. I'm always very quite relaxed. Even going on the roller coasters, something about those theme parks, I think it's the way they set it up. They got inspirational music always playing. They always feel like you're fucking
It's a great
winning.
vibe. I mean, I do enjoy walking around the parks, with the fam. It is fun. I like Universal probably a little bit better, but I really like Disney Springs. I like Disney Springs and walking around the bar area at Islands of Adventure.
I get it.
And so those are fun. I really do enjoy the bar restaurant scenes at both places. But
You've been on Spider-Man before at Islands of Adventure?
Fuck yeah.
And you've been on the Hulk. You've been on all.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I did Islands of Adventure last Christmas, and then I did Disney this past summer.
What's better?
Gosh, I think I like Islands of Adventure better, dog.
I do like Islands of Adventure, man.
To me, it's just more like fast paced. But if you have a little munchkin like I do, Rocco, it was his birthday. And so that's why we went to Disney.
I feel like Disney's got better side stuff in between the rides than you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like fun. I love Main Street.
The
Main Street.
performance of Disney is something special.
When I was a kid, I could not believe there was a place where you could put pennies in it and play video games. That was the coolest shit ever. Do kids even give a fuck about that now?
I don't think
what?
they have pennies in video games anymore,
Well,
old
the
man.
Main Street, you would walk and you'd put a penny and you'd play any game you want, and that was
Not
a big
anymore.
deal. Kids don't get jacked up by that. Oh, mom, a penny. I'm fucking playing a game. Nothing. None of that. There's no whimsy. Okay, well, fuck you.
the whimsy's gone.
It is fun when it hangs like a fart.
Isn't it? When somebody just keeps going and they realize, all right, shut up. And then the silence follows.
No one knows what I'm talking about. Shit.
If you would like to go vote on who drafted out the best team, that is posted up on the KVJ Show Facebook page Monday morning at 7:30-ish. We will let you know who drafted out the best team of 3. Got Justin with an email. He said, if anybody's looking for a great TV series, you got to check out Your Honor with Bryan Cranston on Showtime. Amazing. Check the trailer out. I'm starting to hear good things about that. Might be something to keep an eye on.
I'm going to give that White Lotus a couple more episodes, but if it doesn't pick up, Kev, I think I'm bouncing out.
Yeah, we actually, for one of the first text messages that I saw in here today, probably not going to be able to find it, but it was somebody that watched White Lotus, and they were like, no, they gave it a 3 out of 10.
I'm not that jacked up so far. I'm almost done with the first 2 episodes, Virginia.
Yeah.
And I know people call me a dick face for not liking the stuff they like, and I get it. I'm not trying to shit on. I want to like it. Just I don't know, man. Some of the acting in it, I kind of feel like it's a little. I don't know.
Well,
kinda
they
not
just
good.
said like you keep waiting for something to happen,
Yes.
and nothing really happens, and that really is a good way to explain a lot of it. Yeah, I like I said, it was okay, and I'm glad I watched it because I at least have some bearing and perspective. Because for whatever reason, man, when things go viral or everybody talks about it and it's like supposed to be the shit, you want to be like, okay, is it all that? But how that thing got that big, I don't know. Like I said, I can name Blackbird was my one example. That was a show to me that was a lot better than White Lotus.
And I don't ever hear any hype on that unless it's from
nothing.
Kevin Ralston.
Exactly. Nothing at all. No one's talking about that show at all. Like I said, it was nominated for some award, and it was well done. The guy who plays the serial killer in it, I think he's the one that was nominated. He does a really good, low-key, creepy, just there's not something right with this guy. And that's kind of a hard place to get because you can do evil. Like, people will do evil, and they're like, oh, they're just so evil. But finding that fine line of he's just
Their
weird,
own version
man.
of evil you haven't
Yes.
seen. I get what you're saying.
It was just a weird version of if you saw that guy in life. And I think we all know somebody like that. Like, they're just not, they're a little off, but you think they're innocent.
Well, I always watch those murder specials, and they always talk about the people after the fact, and they go, "Well, did you notice anything?" And everyone will always have a story. Well, I kind of noticed he was trying to clip, a dog's tail. Like, that was there's always a sign. You wonder if there's ever one of those motherfuckers that just fly under the radar to go, I never saw it coming. I'm like Ralston. If he was murdering somebody, you would be floored and shocked.
I'd be floored for days.
Floored and shocked because there's been no sign of anything like that whatsoever. And you wonder...
Other than the vacant eyes, yeah, you're right.
You're right. There is that one video, Faces of Murder. All right. I will release it. It's pretty amazing.
Kevin, your eyes want to murder, but the rest of you,
Yeah,
I don't
peaceful.
believe does.
It's odd, yeah.
The rest of you wants nothing to do with killing.
It's like I got the wrong eyes. Out there's somewhere where there's a serial killer that has the most gentle eyes, and it's fucked up because he's luring people in with such gentle, beautiful, peaceful eyes.
That bitch got your eyes.
Yeah, it's a weird swap. And so here I am. You think I'm terrifying, but I'm just nothing but a kitten.
But even with a Ralston, you could say, all right, maybe he had some rage. We've seen Kevin get mad. Very few, but it's in there. I've never seen Denny's. I've seen Suits get mad. I've seen you get mad. I've seen Kevin get mad. I've gotten mad. I've never seen Denny's snap.
It's amazing, yeah.
I've seen him get emotional to the point where he raises his voice a little bit, and you can tell he's a little amped up.
What's the most emotional you've ever seen him?
I think if it's talking about work stuff. I think if
people that fuck with him.
Well, if he gets called out on something, Denny's knows his shit.
He does,
right.
yeah.
He's rarely wrong.
He really.
If you're gonna come at Denny's, you better have your shit together.
And Denny's is a soldier because he wants to only be a soldier for KVJ.
Right.
He's here to die for KVJ, as we all are. And I think sometimes,
it's not well received.
Yeah, just in the history of anything.
Sure.
And I think sometimes he can get painted with a brush that's not fair, and that can be a little...
Sure.
For anybody.
Fuck them. Denny's, we love you.
But that's just, an example.
Exactly.
But even at that level, he doesn't... It's so...
Even when they're coming after him and calling him into question, he is cool as a cucumber.
It would be like him murdering somebody. Would you not fucking be shocked?
Yeah, that'd
More
be
shocked
stunning.
than Kevin.
More shocked
Yeah,
than Kevin.
You're right. Yeah, that'd be stunning. Another show that is not doing well, that new HBO Max series, Velma. It's the one with Mindy Kaling voicing Velma. Velma from Scooby-Doo, but they don't have Scooby-Doo in it. It's supposed to be kind of this edgy take on Velma from the Scooby-Doo Mysteries. They say it is the worst-rated animated show in IMDb history. It has got a rating of 1.3 out of 10 after more than 52,000 votes from users.
I watched 3 episodes, or 2 full episodes. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Because I wanted to watch it before, man, it's forced. It's kind of like anything. And I understand. Sometimes you try to do and move the envelope and rock it and go over the line. I get it. You don't know what's going to work until you release it.
Yeah.
If everyone was loving that, it's so vulgar and funny, it would be the greatest thing ever. You never know what's going to work until you do it.
Right.
So...
The animated shows that are working, though, The Simpsons, Bob's Burgers, and Family Guy.
Still Family Guy.
Yeah, my son watches that all the time on TikTok. I always hear Family Guy going on.
It's very light and just goofy, man. If you want to forget about shit, you put Family Guy on and laugh.
Fox has ordered 2 more seasons of all 3 through the 24-25 broadcast cycle. That guarantees seasons 14 and 15 for Bob's Burgers, the 22nd and 23rd seasons of Family Guy, and the 35th and 36th seasons for The Simpsons.
Damn.
It is already the longest running scripted series in television history, and this now guarantees it will surpass 800 episodes.
I like Family Guy more than Simpsons, and it's all because of Peter Griffin. I think Peter Griffin is so much better than Homer Simpson. Fight me.
No, I love Family Guy because a lot of the writing and the references is knee deep in my childhood. I get so many things that Suits, who's a big Family Guy fan, he will watch it and then we'll have him watch an old school movie.
Yeah.
He has no idea what these references are from Family Guy. Then he'll watch a movie and go, oh, that's what this fucker's talking about.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, and still, these are all top 10 comedies for the 2022-2023 season. So if you're wondering why are they doing that, well, The Simpsons is 4th, Family Guy's 5th, and Bob's Burgers 2nd consecutive season to lead the list.
They always say, oh, everything's runs its course and blah, blah, blah. To me, that's a cliche, and that's an absolute. If something's working, who's that one dude in Boston? He's in his 70s doing radio. Is it Matty?
Matty, yeah, he's not anymore.
Oh, he's not.
No.
But
He ran his course.
But did he do it?
Damn, great example.
Well, did he? Hold on. Did he do it into his 70s?
Yeah, he was
I'm
on, and
just
it was
fucking with
a
you.
top 40 station.
That's fucking insane. People would always say, "Oh, you can't do radio, blah blah blah. You're too old."
Yeah.
70s doing top 40 radio.
Yeah, and doing it well.
Matty did it.
Had great. Still had very solid ratings in a top 10 market in Boston.
Get the fuck out of here. You can't do it. Not you. I'm saying anyone that
I
says,
know.
you can't do that because of an age. We're
Yeah.
fucking doing this show till we're 90.
I think the great thing about Family Guy, Simpsons, all those shows like that, the writing stays so relevant,
Yeah.
so hip, so on point. Like
Yeah.
they know what's going on and they work it into the show, and it's funny as fuck.
That's why I love South Park. I used to never
South
like
Park, too.
I never liked South Park, but the reason why I like South Park is they go after everybody. They don't give a fuck. The left, the right,
Yeah.
the middle. They will go after the worst things in life that you're not allowed to make fun of.
Yeah, it's refreshing to see somebody that still will
Yes.
cure anybody and not obviously. I'm so sick of all, whatever the comedy shows are, especially the late night TV and whatnot. They just clearly go after one side.
Agenda
And it's-
driven.
it's
And I
safe.
I'm like, how do you not laugh at these people that are on the left or on the right? There's so much comedy. And when you protect one and only go after the other, yeah, it's pretty annoying to me. So I do like when they hit both.
I don't like when people draw a line and they're going to defend anything no
No.
matter what because it's the team they love. Something's funny, baby. Something's funny. And-
Exactly.
And I like South Park because and I love Larry David, Curb Your Enthusiasm. They go after everybody, man.
It's good, yeah.
They're not afraid.
I love that.
And there's
It's refreshing.
there's an audience like me that wants out of line comedy. I like out of line
do. I love
comedy.
that too.
And I think a lot of people do.
Yeah.
They're sick,
Crass, rude.
well, they're
But
sick
I
of
don't-
saying don't laugh at that you're a bad person, Virginia.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I don't want any sacred cows. They can't be anybody you can't go after.
Right.
Everybody has to be fair game. And if not, then, yeah, you lose a lot of credibility for me if you're just attacking on one side.
Well, then it turns into a pissing match, and then look,
then
we're
yeah.
all a comedic tragedy when you really break it down.
quickly gets into fighting when you only go one-sided. Well, somebody who is not going to stand the test of time, what a tough year. Jay Leno's Garage just got canceled.
Damn.
I mean, how do they do that if the guy just got a steam bath?
He caught on fire
How's he going to pay for his cars?
and battled back. That's a workhorse right there. Maybe he doesn't care. He's lost one project and still has 18 pokers in the fire.
That motherfucker's got 7 jobs lined. He will be doing a joke as he's dying.
yeah.
Yeah,
What
to
you
make
got?
matters worse, you guys saw he was in a motorcycle crash last week too, right?
Jay Leno was?
Yeah,
Really?
he broke multiple bones in a motorcycle crash last week. I mean, you
What
can't
the
talk about
hell?
a worse stretch for that poor guy.
That guy's going to stay away from anything with tires.
Seriously.
He might want to do Uber.
Yeah, I
Why
think so.
is he on a motorcycle so soon after he got out the hospital?
I don't know. I saw that and I couldn't believe it. I just thought it was crazy.
That's unreal. Oh, my gosh.
How are we just finding this out?
I saw it this morning and I didn't even believe it at first. I was like, there's no way this guy was in a motorcycle
Dude
crash
freaking
on
crashed a
top.
motorcycle. Ain't nobody going to report on it? I mean, come on.
Well, he probably didn't want to report it.
It was last week. He's been covering it up.
He was on pain pills from the burns.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say unless he gets another NBC Universal show, it's going to end his 30-year run of consecutive shows on that network.
It's crazy how many comedians hate that guy. I listen to a
Right,
lot of
yeah.
those kind of podcasts.
They do.
They motherfuck him.
If everybody hates you, it tells me something.
Well, I think what it was he just said, fuck everybody. I'm going for the prize, and I will stab whoever I got to stab to get to the prize. And he got the prize.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's because of how he handled the Tonight Show. And
Conan
with
thing.
Conan, yeah, I think a lot of people, because Conan seems very likable, and it seems like Conan was done dirty in that, and I think that he lost.
Yeah, I mean, there's not that there's not people that love Jay Leno that won't stand up for him, because of course there is.
But the comedian world, I think, really got turned on that. They thought that was a really dirty trick.
They don't like him, and man, they never forgave. They really didn't. Majority of the comedians did not forgive Carlos Mencia.
Yeah,
they just do.
right.
They don't think he ever gave a legit apology saying, guys, I stole and I'm a good orator and I blah blah blah. That's what they want, and they never got that. And he really is blackballed. Remember how popular he was?
Yeah. He was riding that rocket ship. In fact, right after Dave Chappelle, I think Comedy Central was hoping he was going to be the golden boy that was going to save that network.
Mind of Mencia.
It was, and it was doing well. It had a lot of ratings behind it.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the replacement they were hoping for the Chappelle show.
But for what I understand, it was bubbling behind the scenes with comedians for so long. And we weren't there. Who knows what was going on? But even his close friends would go, yeah, man, I'd get up there. He'd take my shit. The other thing he would do that a lot of comedians would not think it's cool, if you were an up-and-coming comedian and you finally got the headline, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
Let's say I was a comedian and I'm at the Palm Beach, the improv, and I'm going to headline. Comedians sometimes will do this thing where they show up about 20 minutes before the headliner gets on stage. And if you're a bigger comedian like a Carlos Mencia, the understood rule is you let Carlos go up there and do, a few minutes because that's just how you do it. He went up there on one of his guys that would open for him who finally got the headline. He went up there and did 45, 50 minutes of material, really kind of blowing the load of, everyone's like, yeah,
stealing
Carlos.
the steam.
And then, that was Carlos Mencia.
Here's Freddie.
And here's your headliner. Yeah, and he would do that, and comedians would just say, fuck you, man, what a dick. That was kind of the MO of it.
Yeah, it might be. Is it Steve Trevino?
It is.
Yeah, because Steve used to open up for him all the time. I remember they would come in together. Carlos would bring him in when he come in studio, and he kind of was like, hey, can you get a couple minutes for Steve? And he would, kind of throw him on the mic when we probably wouldn't have necessarily done that. And so at one point, it seemed like he was cool to the guy.
Right.
But
I thought they were boys.
Well, what happens is you are boys, and he's opening up for him. He's doing all this stuff, and now he's opening for him, and then he's watching him do some shit, and he goes, damn, that's my joke, or damn, that sounds fun. I'm not saying Trevino did, but whether you get cut off and Carlos comes to say, hey, I'm doing some minutes now, or he steals a joke, it's fucked up. Because, that's your boy. You think he's helping you,
right?
And he's stealing from you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But I will say, Carlos is very nice to us. He's a very nice guy to us.
No, I mean, I've always loved Carlos. He was almost like a family friend. And we would, he's one of the few comedians that Kim would go see because he did a lot of the Mexican comedy that she liked and that she could relate to. So yeah, I mean, I've got no problem with Carlos. Nothing with me. I still like him, but we just haven't seen him away. I've done the comedian thing for a long time.
And not all comedians are cool. A lot of times they don't want to be in here. But he was one of the, he would kind of do the professional thing of playing ball. Hey, Virginia, he remembered names. He was very good at that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got Chuck who sent an email. If you're looking for something to check out, he said there's a monster movie starring Cole Hauser called The Cave. A bloodthirsty creature awaits a pack of divers who become trapped in an underwater cave network. It's a fun ride from 2005, rated PG-13. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I might have to go back and watch one of those Cole Hauser movies from the 90s because he was one of those people that, he's on Yellowstone as Rip Wheeler now, living here in Jensen Beach in that area. But yeah, growing up, he was always kind of the jerky dude in School Ties and, some of those movies. So it was kind of interesting seeing him. It's been a long time since I've really seen him.
Two movies I think you both should watch, and I think they hold up, and they're really, really good that he's in. Higher Learning, which is a great, great movie. He plays I believe, a Nazi kind of guy. And then he is fantastic. The whole movie's fantastic, and he's got a very small role in Good Will Hunting. I don't know when the last time you guys saw that movie.
I haven't seen it since it was out.
I would have Mads watch that movie. I'm not even kidding you. That is a special movie, in my opinion.
Okay.
I really do. I think that's a different kind of movie that you don't really ever see too often. It comes along every 10 years. Good Will Hunting's a great movie.
Yeah. And you know what? Has Suits ever watched School Ties?
Neither has Denny's, and you know what?
We might have to do that for this weekend.
Love
School
it.
Ties, because that movie, and that goes back to where I first remembered Cole Hauser, because I'm like, this guy's a freaking tool, man. He's a dick,
and he's not even the biggest dick in that movie.
No,
he actually becomes one of the nicer ones towards the end.
Yeah,
that's another special movie.
This movie's got Brendan Fraser, Matt Damon, Chris O'Donnell in it, Cole Hauser, Ben Affleck, Anthony Rapp. I mean, it's a pretty amazing cast.
I'm not kidding you. I would be shocked if 90% of our chat room, if they haven't seen it, did not like School Ties. I'd be shocked if they go, "Bird, that was
solid movie." Yeah.
I don't see how you could hate that movie.
Yeah, and the screenplay is by Dick Wolf. So, I mean,
What a great name.
If your dick looks like a wolf, I'm gonna try to avoid it.
Yeah,
I like a manscaped
gosh,
dick.
what a name! Huh? Can you imagine
Trim
Dick
your
Wolf?
dick. Trim your dick.
Gosh, that's just sounds like such a predatorial type individual.
Especially if you're hooking up for the first time, trim your dick.
I'm not a laser wolf. I'm a Dick Wolf.
Damn.
Wow, that'd be tough.
How often do you trim? Are you once a week? Once every 2 weeks?
And then prove it.
You talking about my nether regions?
Your ball sack.
No, it's probably I'd say every 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's about right.
Wow.
6 weeks, 2 months.
Yeah, because you don't want it. You don't want it too short, and you don't want it too long. But there is that fine, kind of like when you get a haircut, 3 or 4 days, and you're like, all right, it's starting to settle in. You want your ball hair to settle in a little bit.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's how it works.
Funny enough, guys usually don't care about the poontang as long as it's All right, so never mind. Sorry. Sorry, and my whiskey's hitting.
Constant stream of
I
consciousness.
know. I just wherever my thoughts take me, my mouth will
please.
follow.
Tell us more about how you like your pussy.
Sorry, I haven't drank on the air all year. It's all kind of hitting me right now.
This is a long time.
So people are saying Dick Wolf is the Law and Order guy. Okay, that's pretty impressive. So I mean, Law and Order is very popular. So apparently, the guy who did School Ties, he's a Dick Wolf and he knows his stuff.
Wolf's a sexy animal. Just the aura of the wolf. You know what I mean?
A female wolf.
Yeah. Or
A guy wolf is kind of scary.
Well, I don't know. I think
I
there's
don't
some
like my man that hairy.
not maybe more of the essence of the wolf, the animal of the wolf, just the beast of it. Mm-hmm. That's not sexy.
I don't know. I'm not feeling the wolf.
What's a sexy type of essence animal that would get you going?
Hippopotamus.
She likes a fat ass.
Okay.
No, I don't know. What's a sexy animal for men to be?
Tiger,
Tiger is good.
bear.
Yeah, bear is good. All
Okay.
right.
You like
Wolf
bear?
feels too hairy. Maybe I'm bringing in I don't know, past trauma from that guy that I went on a date with that wore a wolf shirt and he had hair coming out of the back of the t-shirt and I was just like, what the fuck am I doing?
I think about that story a lot, by the way.
Me too.
I do. I in my head, I picture what that guy looks like, and I picture him just having 2 big, long hair stems sticking out of his back.
But they're
No. It was
tufts. They're
bushy.
tufts, yeah.
It was bushy.
Yeah, they'd be big.
There was a
old tufts.
lot of tuft, a lot of hair coming up, all up the neck. His haircut was fine. It was a short haircut. It was coiffed. But he just didn't know that he had a bush on his back.
I have a buddy who's got really bad back hair, and it grows in an alarming way. He has to have someone shave it for him.
That's terrible,
And
yeah.
he's so good about making sure. It sounds like your guy just said, you know what? I have hair on my back. I don't give a fuck. Love me or hate me.
I don't think he knew it was back there.
Really?
I feel like if he knew what he was packing back there, he would have done something about it because it was so significant.
Do you have a hairy back?
No, I did the laser hair removal.
Did you
on
have
it.
a hairy back?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, at
Big
one point.
time?
No, it wasn't big time, but it was still gross. I mean, I'd have little pockets of where you would, if you look from a distance, you'd be like, oh, he's got a little.
I did mine too with the laser hair removal on the back of my neck because I had on my forehead and the back of my neck, I was just a hairy little monkey.
She got her widow's peak lasered.
I did because I used to have the Eddie Munster.
I think a widow's peak looks hot on a girl.
Well, I think you might be the only one.
That's not true. No, that's not true.
I also used to have a little tuft of hair under my chin, under here, like on my neck.
That's
I
hot.
told Magnolia. I told Magnolia this story because I'm taking her for her very first laser hair removal next week.
Okay.
And I told her, I'm like, you're lucky you don't have all the hair that I had because I had this tuft under here and I would have to shave it. But then if I would forget to shave it, I was dating this one guy one time and then I found out behind my back, he called me Goat Girl.
Oh, shit! No!
He had a noise.
No,
When he
Goat
would-
Girl.
When he would talk with his boys, he would go, meh. When he talked about me, he would go, meh.
How old were you?
Oh, my gosh.
I was like 21.
Damn, that's devastating.
No, girl.
I remember not that long. I forgot even doing this. I wrote a song called Virginia's Neck Beard, and I must have called you out for neck.
Yeah, I had a little tuft. It's gone now. I had it lasered.
Well, that's why we did the song, because you were making a big deal out of it. Like, oh, Cam, I got goat neck.
I got goat neck. I'm like a billy goat. Oh.
Magnolia doesn't have goat neck. She doesn't have half the stuff I had to deal with. I think she's doing good.
It's crazy. I have less hair than my mom. My mom, she was an Italian woman, like full on Italian, and if she thought a thought, hair would sprout. It just
Really?
Yeah, and I don't have any hair on my back. I got lucky. Maybe I got it up with my dad's side. But I will say I got pubic hair very early. We're talking like 8, 9, bing. And nobody else was having pubic hair, but I think it just kind of comes out in different places, maybe.
The hair that was supposed to be on your back instead chose your dick.
It really did. And
Okay.
I was like 10 or 11. I had to start shaving.
Wow.
But nothing was on my back.
Huh.
But my mom,
That is odd.
My mom would struggle. She'd always talk about, got whiskers.
You're lucky that you didn't have that. Your hair is in the right places, and your head of hair is amazing. I mean, honestly, to have the luck of having no back hair and a strong head of hair and being that hairy, I mean, you won the genetic game, because that's tough. It's usually you get hair where you don't want in middle age.
And the hair that you do want, you don't have.
Right.
I hear you. I hear you. But
I hear you.
Kind of like when you hear a woman talk about, oh my gosh, I've got the biggest titties and I don't want them. And everyone's, oh, your titties are great. I don't want, because they hurt. My hair hurts, man. It's heavy. It's like fucking.
Long hair is a project, too.
If you could grow long hair down to your ass, Kevin, would you do it?
No.
If it was just Rapunzel,
It wouldn't look good.
No.
I'm Kevin.
No, that's not what he's going for.
No.
You fucking weirdo.
Whiskey, first time.
Whiskey. Y'all, whiskey works.
It really does.
English Mel sent an email and said, just saw Guy Fieri in Port St. Lucie. They're filming in Tradition Square.
Oh, that's
This is,
fun.
yeah, it
That's
was
where you're
last
going to
night.
be in a couple weeks for the Taste of Little Italy.
Me and Panda are emceeing that shit, Kevin. We're tag teaming that thing because Virginia's going to be gone.
I'll be at Mardi Gras,
Okay.
and it never falls on the same weekend as Mardi Gras, but this year, unfortunately, it does.
I'm trying to recruit Suits and Denny's as well.
I love it.
And then split the money together. Go, yeah.
All of you go. Do as much as you want. You don't have to be there for a while.
Yeah.
It's Jerry Soma project.
Well,
Panda's going to be there the whole time.
We never get out to Port St. Lucie that often. I feel like at our old station, we were there a lot.
Yes.
Remember back at Wild?
We
Yeah,
were.
we're in the Pizzle and Vero and all
because the
those.
tower was up there.
That's right. It makes sense. But yeah, I'd like to go up there and see the good people.
In fact, a shout out to Greg in the 772. I saw him when I was up there. I don't get there as often as I'd like, but I went up there for Sprouts. Really cool place. They got Sprouts all over the place. Including,
Nice.
Yeah, one there that is just off where Tradition is.
I love a grocery.
area.
I love a fun, different grocery. I love switching it up.
Yeah, he said, I was surprised to see the Kevin Ross and the Clan outside of Sprouts. It's a bit starstruck getting to meet Riggy. Bummed. I did get a pic. I was harassing about going to Hop Life since it's only a few minutes from the Sprouts in St. Lucie West. Curious if you made it over there. Yeah, I was not able to go to Hop Life. I love it, though. But, yeah, I did not have time in the schedule to do
Hop
bar
Life
hopping.
is great. They always come in here and they bring us our pumpkin beer at Halloween.
Yeah,
They give us our
great beer.
kegs to do our keg stands. And they upgraded their menu. So I went there back in the day and the menu wasn't so great. Now the menu has elevated. Everything about Hop Life is on point.
Okay.
Nice.
So if you haven't been to Hop Life recently, you need to go ask for Zeus. Tell him we sent you.
Y'all know I got much love for the 561, the 954, the 305, but that 772. They're always gonna have a special place in my heart. They're passionate up there, man.
She warms your cockles.
They're so in it. I love. I get a wrestling vibe when I go up there, and I love it. Mm-hmm. My people.
That's it. All right. Well, thank you very much for all the love. Hopefully, we'll see you all out somewhere this weekend. Virginia, have a safe trip to the Bahamas. She's going to be there at West End, showing off what that $200,000 did to help the Bahamas after that nasty old hurricane. We raised the $200K right here on the KVJ show.
We're going over with a whole new cargo bin full of donations. So it's been really just awesome. Thank you to the Margaritaville boat for donating the cargo space.
Yeah, and if you see me and Kevin out tomorrow, please come on up. Let's get weird with
Susan
it.
G. Komen.
Yes.
Yeah, be out there at the Pink Walk in the morning. So we'll either be there or at the bar at Bradley's. But either way.
Probably the bar at Bradley's.
Yeah.
Well,
They'll be wearing pink.
Yeah.
there was that one year where the tent was set up right next to Bradley's, and it was nothing short than perfect.
That's amazing. You slipped the bartender a 10, and maybe she'll come run your Bloody Marys to the tent.
A 10? Was it 1980s? Fucking 20.
Yeah. That's right.
I forgot who I was dealing
And it's
with.
Bradley's too, man.
Yeah.
Bradley's ain't cheap.
Plus,
Money bags over here.
I ain't got kids and I ain't got a wife. I got dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's right. All right, y'all have a good week. I'll see you back here on Monday. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.